Now from the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from Sun. Standing in, Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from SunTrust Park. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Still shirt sleeve weather tonight. 78 degrees here at game time. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mookie Betts goes down for the first out of the game. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Albies scoops it up, and that's the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Left fielder, J.D.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 2 out, nobody on.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Popped him up. Flowers is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a whiff at a good slider that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Ozzie Albies. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Albies makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. 1 out, nobody on. Tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Leon gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Albies is retired, 2 down now. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, looking to get on base. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away from the stretch. A ball and no strikes. Freeman is off at first with 2 away. 2-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Moreland.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit hard up the middle. Albies picks it up. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Stepping into the box, Rafael Devers. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Popped him up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a slider that can't catch the outside. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Tyler Flowers. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Flowers, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. And the next in is Johan Camargo, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Striding in, Eduardo Nunez. His career line with Boltonevich. He's just 2 for 9.
Eduardo Nunez.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 3. Sandy.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 40.
Into the box now, Chris Sale. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Ready with another 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will... Stepping in, Mike Boltonevich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. In the air, out to right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Dansby Swanson. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. So 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Number 13.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down. Here's Mookie Betts. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Martinez.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
0-1.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. The 1-2 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Full count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. And he's safe. So striding in, Xander Bogaerts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike.
He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And the throw to first. Put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Striding into the box, Freddie Freeman reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into the corner and slicing foul. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are two down. Two gone now in the Braves half of the fourth. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Back up the middle. Bogaerts lays out. What a stop. He's up with it. The throw. Striding in once again, Rafael Devers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eduardo Nunez becomes the second out here in inning number 5. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Duvall is over. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. So 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Now batting, Adam Duvall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. 2-0 to Adam Duvall. Duvall, playing here in his age 29 season, he was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
He loses him on ball 4 from the stretch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Sales sets. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Duvall at second with 2 down. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to. Now at the plate, Chris Sale. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The pitcher number 40.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a ball 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? Settling under it is Markakis, and he puts it away. Now at the plate, Mike Foltynewicz. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Popped him up. Betts coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He popped out in his first trip. This one's down to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And now they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And he struck him out. His 8th. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
3-0 to him now. 3-1 to Martinez.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking beat.
Grounded to third. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Last time through was a base hit. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is what he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the 2nd and 3rd time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
The 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight. Ready now, Ozzie Albies. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
2-0 now. Fouled off. Set to deliver on 2-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
First baseman, number 5.
First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Missed with a slider.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. And that misses ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Back up the middle. Scooped up. One there. Relay to first in time. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Third baseman.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. He's got it one away. Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. High pop-up. Freeman is there for it. Two gone. Now in the box, Sandy Leon. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with two gone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this. Now to the plate, Adam Duvall comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And they have taken the lead. The next to bat for Atlanta, Johan Camargo. He went down on strikes last time up. Throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Count still at 1-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fouled away. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Ground, and that is off the first base bag. And this is by Moreland and down the line. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So striding forward now, Mike Foltynewicz. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ender Inciarte will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Joe Kelly is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 56, Joe.
And the runner's breaking for third. And they'll ask him to bunt off the bench as he puts this one down. Only play is to first, and a great job there off the bench as the sacrifice is successful. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's working. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Still only one out in the inning. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Kelly is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. One, limit the base on balls. Two, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
And it's fouled away. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The next 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone? Or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Just missed with a breaking ball. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Swanson takes his lead at third with 1 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw won't get him. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Matt Barnes takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Tap down the line. But it's foul, strike 1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Runner goes for third. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swings through it for strike number 2. This is to right field and deep for Freeman. Gone! Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Luke Jackson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to right center. Acuna is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here's J.D. Martinez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Swing and a miss. He's From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Here's Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight,
First pitch of the at-bat.
right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. His career numbers against Kevin Gossman, he's 3 for 9. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. 2 down. Stepping up now, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Popped him up. Flowers moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, number 13.
A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Popped him up. Leon has a play. 1 away. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning.
And we'll have to leave it there. At the plate, Mitch Moreland will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
Moreland.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing. He appealed down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His career numbers against Kevin Gossman. He has 9 base hits in 35 ABs. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Rafael Devers. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So stepping in, Nick Markakis. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Nick Markakis is retired leading off the bottom of the second. Moreland's there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Adam Duvall will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman. First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, he's 0 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. The pitcher, Chris Sale, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Runners off for second. Now a bunt attempt here. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Digging in, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
1-1 the count. 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base.
In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Here's J.D. Martinez, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Looking to minimize the damage here. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start. Coming to the plate now, Johan Camargo, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. Digging hard, he's headed for third. The relay, and he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double. He's set, here it comes. One attempt misses, the throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Camargo stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. A 1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing.
And they get him trying to swipe a base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Bogaerts is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. There's one. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Settling in now, Rafael Devers. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Pitch outside, the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Swanson is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Full count, 3-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Freeman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Albies leads off first with one away. A check on first by Sale. Into the corner and slicing foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Too high. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard on the ground towards short. Gloved by Bogarts. And he is out on the tag. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. The tag, and he is out. Stepping up to the plate, Sandy Leon. He singled his last time up. One out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. In now, Adam Duvall. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Adam Duvall.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Tough slider down low for a strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Benintendi patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Stepping in for the Braves, Johan Camargo, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kevin Gossman. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And there he goes towards second. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So striding in, Dansby Swanson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A ball and a strike. Camargo stands at second with 2 gone. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it to end the inning as they'll. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. No hits to this point.
Mookie Betts.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Albies shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. And that one got a piece of him. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Benintendi's on the move. Pitch inside, the throw not in time. He's in there at second. The 2-0 fouled away. The 2-1 home. In the dirt here, and this is behind him at third as that'll head down the line in left field. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Oh, a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
set, and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. And it's fouled away.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Too high, ball 3. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
The shortstop, number 2,